Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ari Blue, coming to you with a new video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Turn on that bell notification, whichever side it's on, so you can get notifications whenever your girl posts a new video. So today, excuse my voice, y'all. I feel like I sound like really bad. I'm getting over a cold. I don't know what snatched my voice away, but it did, and it acted like it didn't want to come back. But that's okay, because I'm doing okay. Alright, so I made a list of some things pertaining to what I want to talk about. So I wanted to, for this video, I wanted to talk about basically, like, picking a job in the Navy. So, for me, I'm gonna start with this. If you want a job, no matter what it is, go for that job. I feel like if it's something in your heart, because you're going to be in the Navy or really in any military branch, you're going to be in there for some years, okay? So pick a job that's going to make you happy, that you're going to be able to wake up and be like, okay, I'm going to work today, or you're going to get, the most out of the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be like, well, I didn't like the Navy, you know what I'm saying? And it was basically because you hated your job. You hated the job that you chose or whatever, because people was like, yo, pick a job or whatever. You could change further down the line. I mean, they have that. I don't know how long it takes for that change of, of job to, come about, or whatever the process is. But like, if it's not on your heart, if that's not, and you have the scores for it, let me say that first. And you have the scores for it for your ASVAB after you pass. You have the scores for the job that you want, and somebody's telling you, just pick any job that's open and available. Do what's on your heart, because once you pick a job, you sign that contract, that is, you're obligated to that. It's you at the end of the day. This is your life. You have to be in the Navy for 4 years doing whatever job you sign. So please, stand firm in it. Okay, so that was my advice on that. I chose hospital corpsman, like that. I want to be a nurse. I went to school for nursing, but it didn't work out. Like, life kind of hit, like, between home and school, and I couldn't balance it. There was a lot going on at home, and it was already stressful at school, being in the nursing program. Okay, I mean, it wasn't hard. It was just the simple fact of staying focused and being in there. Because I remember one semester I was in, I'm gonna call it a safe place. I was in a safe place. Okay, I didn't have to worry about anything. I wasn't stressed about nothing. There was nothing like coming at me. I was in a safe place. That semester, me and my friend, because we both was on each other, both made all B's in the nursing program. That may not be like, oh, all B's, whatever. No, all B's in the nursing program, okay, for that semester in every class we had. So that was a great accomplishment. So I know I could have did great, in the nursing program, had I not had, other stuff in my ear or other things like interfering with that, because it's really not hard. It's memorization, learning it, and applying it. That's really application. Really, like, it's not that bad, honestly. So I decided to go to the Navy because I after looking up, well, actually, let me stop real fast. Okay, so I did not plan to go to the Navy at all. I did not plan to go to any type of military base, any type of branch, whatever the case may be. I after the whole thing with the nursing program, I was kind of hurt and crushed, but I kept going. I was just like, I'm just finishing my minor in sign language, and then graduate or whatever. So after I graduated, or close to whenever I was going to, or when I got accepted to the nursing program, I started getting like random emails. Like, mind you, I never signed up for any military thing. Random emails like on my from my school email about the military, about the Navy specifically, and the nursing program, or their program for like nursing and medical field, whatever. So the medic side of nursing. Oh, I said medic side. Medic side of the Navy. Okay, so I got some emails. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm not ever going to the Navy, whatever. I'm not ever going to the military, whatever. This military is, no. So down the line, I'm up here. I'm like, I should call. I should see. And I put my information in on the website. Someone called me and said, hey, call back. But I never end up calling back. I never called back. I end up like just searching on my phone, like recruits near me, recruiting offices near me, or whatever. And This happened. I walked in, I came in or whatever. I finally got like my courage up, but I finally got my courage up to go into the office and talk to someone. I spoke with someone, and I was still in school, so I was I didn't want to, like I wanted all my options. So I spoke with someone and I got some information and everything, and down the line it took like a while. Okay, it was like 6 months. Okay, I'm gonna say 6 months. Okay, so 6 months. I went after I spoke with someone, and then come close to graduation, I'm trying to like get stuff together so I can go to the military, whatever I needed to do, whatever the case. So I finally ended up going back. I think after I graduated and talking to someone about becoming an officer or going in as an enlistee. So this is the different recruiter that I'm talking with. The other one wasn't in, and we decided to just stick with this person right here, this woman that I was with. So I was with her. I spoke with her about going into the military and what I wanted to do. And whenever I took the practice test again, mind you, because whenever you go into the recruiter's office, they get you to take a practice test to see like where you're at, how is it. And when she came into the office, she was like, oh, that's a really good score, whatever, blah, blah. Because it's just basically like it's a percentage of you passed above this percentage or whatever. You're at this percent, this amount of people, this whatever. Like for your score for the little practice test they give you in the office. So I was like, okay, cool. So I wish I would have known this back then. I wouldn't have been so hesitant about coming, and getting ready. I was like, you know what, forget it. That's when I just came in. I was like, you know what, I'm ready to go. So after that, she started getting me prepped for METS. We got my day to go, everything. Like she was working fast. Like the day I went into the office and talked to her, about like I'm ready to serve, I'm ready to go. I talked to someone before, a while back. It's been a minute. Like I haven't really talked to anybody since then. She was ready. She texted me that same day, like, hey, the officer recruiter said this, whatever. So right now, honestly, I'm waiting on God. I'm gonna say that like that. I'm gonna leave it at that because I do believe in God. I'm waiting on God because I feel like right now He's opening every door for me to get into the military. But which door He wants me to take, whether it's enlisted or officer, it's hand in hand. I don't know. It's up to Him because I'm not tripping over it. Yes, it's more pay to be officer, but honestly, officer, if I go in as an officer, there's no guarantee I'll be in the medic side, and that's where my heart is. So for me, it's not really, it's a bonus for money, you know what I'm saying? It's a bonus on money, but y'all don't understand. Like if I can be a nurse in the Navy, well, I'm gonna say this, hospital corpsman in the Navy, okay, or be on the medic side of the Navy, that right there, that is true happiness. Like you can get money all day, you can figure out ways to get money, but you being happy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, honestly, for me, I'm just like, God is gonna, lead me wherever He wants me to go. But if it's this enlisting, I'm all for it. I'm ready to go in this way. I'm going in as an E3, based on my credits for college. So I'm just like, I'm going in as an E3. By the time I'm out of A school, I'll be in A4. E4. So I'm just like, I'm ready to go. Okay. So if I go in as an enlistee, it's okay for me because I'm just like, I'm looking at the money, but I'm also looking at like, this is what I actually really want to do. I'm looking at officer and I'm like, it's more money, but it's like, what am I really going to be doing in the Navy? When if I go in as an officer, by all means, more pay, whatever. But I would rather go through and become a hospital corpsman and move up in rank that way because it's something I want to do. Okay, I enjoy helping people. Like I enjoy the look, like whenever I did clinicals in the nurse program, I enjoy the look on people's face whenever you're giving them the care that they need and deserve, you know what I'm saying? Or you're helping them and they're just like some of these people are really like thankful. You can see it in their face and how they interact with you. Yeah, you're going to get some, I'm going to call them just, the grumpy patients, but that's okay. Everybody goes through, everybody has their own, their days, like I'm a real patient person. Like when I say I'm really patient, I'm patient. So I'm just like, it doesn't bother me because I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm here for you. So I want to help you be comfortable. I want to help you to, I want to help you get better. I want to do what I can, everything that I can, the best way I can you're gonna get the best, you know, care possible from me. And so the Navy also had like a really one of the best, you know, programs pertaining to the medic side, you know. So I was just like, okay, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and slide into the Navy and see what's up. The only thing that is has me hesitant is the fact that I am a swimmer, but I'm an A to B swimmer, okay? So I gotta learn how to do the prone floats and everything else, but we'll save that for when I start getting swim lessons, and we'll do another video on that. So I am active duty. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my paper, y'all. I should put it on my lap, huh? Okay, so I'm active duty in the Navy, and the reason why I chose active duty is because I'm like, okay, well, what I wanted to do outside the Navy was become a traveling nurse. I wanted to travel in the Navy. Excuse me. I wanted to travel in the Navy. I wanted to travel as a nurse, whatever, go different places, find a really good agency or whatever, and go there and just go wherever around the world as a nurse. And so I was like, wait, so I can do hospital corpsman, you know, travel, more benefits, more money, you know, like in the Navy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, shoot, why not? I'm just like, more benefits, and I still get to be like, you know, around nurses, you know, learn everything and experience the same stuff. Why not at the Navy? So I just decided to go to the Navy. That's why. So active duty, I chose that once again because I want to travel. I want to meet new people. I feel like honestly, if I don't leave, then I'll never leave. You know, at the same time, it's like I know I need to leave because I feel it, and all the doors are opening for me to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right in. Okay, I'm serious. I have to. So before I got my job, I was a little nervous because I was scared because I had already been prepped, basically, like, you know, well, if your job's not available, what are you gonna do? If your job's not open, are you going to pick another job or whatever the case may be? And it's like, hold on, slow your road. Because honestly, in my heart, I was like, I'm not picking another job. If my job isn't available, I'm not getting another job. I can change it all day down the way, but I don't want to do no other job but the job I have. And if I don't succeed at that job, God forbid, then we could talk about other jobs. But other than that, I see where I know where I want to be. So in my heart, I was like, I'm not picking no other job. So when I sat down in front of the man and he was talking to me and going over stuff, and he was talking about my scores and everything else, and he was like, okay, so what you want to do? And I said, hospital corpsman. He's like, okay, you know, looked at the computer and he was like, okay, well, how does January sound? I'm like, so my job is open in my heart, and I'm like ready to cry. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I got my job. I'm like, I'm ready to rip and run down the halls, but mind you, I'm at MAP, so we cannot do that, okay? So I was like, okay. Like, that's perfect. I was like, that's fine, I can wait. Mind you, this was 3 months ago. So the day I got my job, it was 6 months from my ship out day to go to boot camp. So I'm like, that was pretty far, but now it's 3 months. So time is like really like moving, like it went by fast. So I'm looking up and I'm like, dang, it's around the corner. I still have to I made a Quizlet for my the information that I need to know, like the Sailor's Creed, the core values and things like that. So I made a Quizlet for that. I'm studying it, you know, because I got 3 months. I cannot play with that. You need to know that in boot camp. So you need to just go ahead and start learning it now. Get it out the way, okay? So let's see. Okay, I just said when I'll leave in January, mind you, January 1st, but there's no guarantee. They said it may be sometime that week. They'll let me know, but it's the first week of January I will be leaving and going out to boot camp. After that, I think it's 2 months from boot camp, and then I think my schooling is 19 weeks. So yeah, if I read it on my paper, it's 19 weeks for my schooling for hospital corpsman. I'm nervous about leaving because I found out we were flying over to boot camp and I've never been on the plane. I am a little scared. I don't know how to feel about this plane. I'll go on a boat all day. I'll go on a boat and excuse me, go on a cruise and everything for a week, okay? If it was 2 weeks, I'd go on the cruise, but to go on a plane. I don't know how I feel about it, but they was like, oh, it's only like 2 hours. Deep breaths. Breathe in. It's okay. So that is that. I'm not scared about leaving. I'm actually like more excited to leave. I know I'm gonna miss my family. I know I'm gonna miss everyone, but at the same time, it's like I have to do this for me, because if I don't, you know, I feel like what God has in store for me, I don't feel like it's here, you know. Like at first I really didn't see it, but now it's like I feel like he is pushing me. Like my heart is really like leaning to leave. Like I need to go. So that is my feelings about leaving. I'm not scared. I'm actually ready to go. I will miss my family. Like I have like 12 nieces and nephews, y'all, total. Like some of them aren't by blood, but those are my babies too. Like, you know, those are my babies, period. 4 years that I'm gonna be away from them. My babies are gonna be like not even toddlers. They're gonna be like little kids, children. You know, they're children now, but it's like they're just gonna be so like little human beings. You know, they're little human beings, and I'm gonna miss it. Like I love my babies. Okay. And my last thing I'm gonna talk about is when I was sworn in, y'all. So it made me so anxious, you know, because once we chose our job, after that that was the next step is getting sworn in. So it was pretty like, you know, am I gonna get sworn in today? Because mind you, we were running behind schedule, you know, with things. It was taking a little longer than, you know, everybody expected. So we were just like, okay, well, you know, like, are we getting sworn in? What time? You know, they were telling us different times. I'm like, okay, you know, so when am I going? What time am I going to get sworn in? So my mom was there. My stepmom was there. And I didn't know everybody could go. So I would have had my whole family there, y'all. I would have had everybody in there. Like, it would have been a whole little... The city would have been packed, okay? MEPS would have been packed. All the chairs would have been filled up. I would have all my family there to watch me get sworn in, but I didn't know. So, when I got sworn in, it was, like, the best feeling. It was just like, I'm really doing this. Like yeah, you get sworn in again before you go, but, like, this was just, like, dang, like, I'm doing this. Like, it's not I'm thinking about going here. I'm thinking about doing this, or I want to go here. I want to do this. What steps are you taking to go? Like, stop saying I want to go. Saying I'm going. Say I'm doing. I'm going to do this. Like, I am doing this. Like, don't, like, I don't want to say sell yourself short. Don't take half steps. Don't take baby steps. Like, if you want to do something, do it. Like, go. Because honestly, if I would have just kept or stayed in the mind frame of where I was, like, oh, you know, like, I'm scared to take the ASVAB, I'm scared of this, I'm scared, I would have never went. I would have never been here going to the Navy as a hospital corpsman. Like, my contract says it. Like, I'm excited, okay? So, anywho, that is what I wanted to discuss today. So, I hope you got a lot of information from this video. Please, please, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Leave your feedback, leave your questions, leave whatever. If you want to just say, hey, what's up, you know, like, thank you, you know, love your channel, whatever, leave it. Just all of it. Drop it down below, okay? So this is, once again, this is your girl, Ari Blue. And thank you for watching. Please tune in next time to watch my next video. Make sure, that button, one of these, wherever it's at, the little ringer, go ahead and tap that button. You know you want to tap the button. You know you want to tap that button. Tap that button right there so you can hear or see, not hear, but see when your girl posts another video, okay? And we're out.